If I sit back like this, can you all hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. All right, so the most important thing to start is get into a comfortable position where your body's supported. So if you're sitting, make sure you're sitting with a straight spine, like not hunched over. Preferably your legs on the floor if that's comfy for you, your feet flat if that's comfy for you. If you're sitting on the floor, then lean against something so you're not going to strain your back by sitting upright, because we want a straight spine, and then keep your head in line with your spine, which means don't put your chin too far up or too far down, but pretty much like level line with your spine, like a soldier. Okay. We're going to start with the reverse breathing, which is when you focus on breathing out and you don't focus on breathing in. I'm not sure if I'll teach it in case you haven't done it before, and then we're going to do it fast. So start by putting your hands on your belly. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Then we're going to pull our stomach in. So you'll feel as you contract your stomach in. So suck your tummy in and breathe out. So it's you're focusing on the breathing out and the pulling your tummy in. So the hands really help. And then you're not aware of breathing in. That happens naturally. So we're going to start this breath, and then I'm going to speed it up without counting. And just focus on breathing out, breathing out. What you're doing is you're cleansing, getting rid of stale air in your body. You're alkalizing your body, and you're just getting your focus. Okay, so we're going to start just together with a big deep breath. Breathe in. And we're going to breathe out. Breathe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And relax. So that was just a little warm up to get the feel of it. So you all feel like you're doing it right. So it's a hard exhale. And you don't focus on the inhale. Okay, we're going to do it again. We're going to try go for the count of 60. I'm going to start you off counting, then I'm going to keep quiet and just follow the rhythm that we've been going with. Keep your hands on your belly. So take a deep breath in. And let's go. And breathe in. And natural breath out. If you're feeling a little bit lightheaded, that's okay. Take a couple of moments to just regulate your breathing. This energizes the body and also alkalizes the body. We're going to do that one more time for about 60. Take a deep breath in. And let's go. Last 10. Breathe out. And slowly breathe in. And breathe normally. You might find you a lot of heat generated. Now take a few breaths in with your mouth and slowly up, in with your nose and slowly out with your mouth. Breathe in for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and out for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more. And out. Telling us. Sorry, my dog's laughing. My dog's barking at me. She thinks I'm playing again. Okay, good. That's excellent. Now we're going to do the second one. Make sure your posture's straight. Make sure you're comfy though. If you're not comfy, change your position now. We're going to do a breath with a visualization. I think I've done this before with you guys, where we're going to expand our spirit, getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Then we're going to bring it in again. So on every breath in, we're going to expand a little bit visually. So just follow my lead. So just let's take 3 or 4 breaths just to get the rhythm. And I would probably breathe like this. In, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4, and out, 2, 3, 4. So keep that going in your own. Okay, now your eyes gently closed if they're not. And I want you to visualize, keep your breathing pretty natural. I want you to visualize where you are with your eyes closed. Where are you? You sitting. Where are you sitting? You're sitting on a chair, on a bed, on the floor, in your office, in the living room. Just visualize where you are. Take a deep breath in as you see yourself sitting where you are. And breathe out. Now, as you breathe in, expand your spirit up wider to outside your body where you're sitting. And breathe out. As you breathe in, expand into the whole room. The whole room, your spirit is moving out to the whole room. Your breath is containing the whole room. And breathe out. As you breathe in, go into your whole house or apartment or condo. Take that all in your breath. So you are getting smaller and your breath is getting bigger. Take it bigger still. Come out, come into your neighborhood, your suburb, the area where you live. Take that all in with your breath, with your spirit. Visualize your spirit encompassing it all. Next breath, breathe in. We're going out to the wider area, to our city, to the greater, wider area around us. Visualize it. Now breathe into the state you're in or the county you're in. You're expanding it. You're expanding your spirit to encompass all of that. Now breathe in the country. Now breathe in the world. You're breathing in the whole world. You're expanding your spirit over the whole world by your breath, by becoming aware of your breath. Enlarging, enlarging. As you take the next deep breath, come away from the world and into the cosmos. You're in space. The world is going out further away from you as you expand around into the cosmos. Next breath in, come out of our galaxy, the Milky Way. You're coming out of that and you're expanding bigger. And the next breath in, I want you to imagine as much as you can eternity, infinity. Just extend as big as you can. Stay here for a moment, as big as you can. Encompass infinity with your spirit by your breath. You are one with Yahweh. Good. Now I want you to keep that space, keep that expanse. And as you breathe in, bring yourself down again. So bring yourself into the Milky Way, into our galaxy. As you breathe in, you're coming into space, outside the world's atmosphere. As you breathe in, you're coming into the world. You can see yourself in the whole world, but you're keeping that expanse from infinity with you. You're coming back bigger than when you left. Work in your own time, bring yourself through into your country. Bring yourself into your state. Bring yourself into your greater city, surrounding area. Bring yourself into your apartment or house. Bring yourself all the way back into where you are, aware of yourself sitting. Become aware of how you're sitting, where you're sitting. Keep your eyes closed. Visualize you've brought all that expanse back with you. While we sit here, I want you to touch your heart in any way. You can put a finger on it, you can put 2 hands on it, you can tap it, because science has proved where you actually touch, your awareness goes. Touch your heart. Some of you might know this, it's heart-brain coherence, also known as, heart math. So breathe in a nice, deep, clean, easy breath in your nose. Keep your hand on your heart and breathe out. 3 more in. And out. And in. At this stage, while your hand's on your heart, I want you to think of something you're either grateful for, you care for, think of kindness, compassion, any one of those attributes. For me, gratefulness is the easiest one to actually grab and hold on to. So think about that. Think about something you're grateful for, something you care for dearly, and hold it. Hold it in your heart. Hold the thought. While you're holding that thought, be aware of your breath. I'm going to do one more little body hack. So with your eyes closed, your hand still on your heart, even though your eyes are closed, I want you to look up. Look up as high as you can with your eyes closed, almost where they start fluttering, if they can flutter. Hold that feeling in your heart of gratitude. Look up with your eyes closed.
I just want to add, if I may, as I was having my hand on my heart, as you said, I had one person in my heart, and that was Jeremiah. When you said, something that you appreciate of, or someone, and for me, and then Father tapped on my shoulder and he said, "Don't be shy. You can have more than one in your heart." And then I began to have my daughter, and I began to have my grandson, and I began to have my son, all in my heart space. And it felt just like so amazing. and I really, really like felt the healing that I received. And I wanted to share that with everyone. So don't be shy.
That's awesome. Thank you. Thank you,
Yeah,
Layla.
of course.
We have infinity hearts. There's enough room in there for everyone, everything.
Yeah. Amen.
So what happens when you look up with your eyes closed is it's a body hack to actually put yourself into a theta state, which is aligns with heart math and aligns with heart coherence. So if you're battling sometimes, it's an easy way to get into it. You find when you do that, I don't know if you felt it, you like zone out. You just like, oh, I find I do that.
It makes like a sound of a rushing wind in your ears as you
Yeah, there is something like that. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to go through the second two again. You know what to do this time. So I'm just going to give you hint words. We're going to do the expanding one, and then we'll go into the heart-brain coherence again. So I'm not going to talk as much. I'm just going to give you hints. So breathe in as we expand and take in the bigger space as you expand. When we get to infinity, you're going to hold all that space. You're going to bring yourself back down to where you're sitting, but you're going to bring with you all that space, all that you've reached, where you've stretched with your spirit. Okay, so let's take a breath in and become aware of where you're sitting, where you are in your home. In your own time, start expanding. Let's go to the room you're in. Fill it full, expand your spirit. Okay, house. Fill every room, every corner, every closet. Under the house, over the house. Suburb you're in, or town. Greater metropolitan area. Go to the edge of the world. Up into the space outside the world. Out of our galaxy. And into infinity. Look around in infinity. See how vast it is. You are one with Yahweh. Stay here and feel the vastness. Feel how big your spirit is. Expand more and more. There's no end to the expansion of your spirit. Let's slowly start bringing it in. Keep the space, keep the expansion. Just bring it into your awareness, back into our galaxy. back into the world. Back into your country. Into your state. Your city, your area. Back into your suburb. Think of your spirit going through the streets, encompassing the streets, the other apartment blocks. Narrow it down into your condo, apartment, your property. Keep your spirit big. Into the room you're in. Right where you're sitting. Hold it there. Breathe a few breaths. Keep your eyes closed. Touch your heart. Become aware of your breath. It's expansive, it's clean, it's pure, it's spirit, it's in union, it's entangled. And then think of something you're grateful for. Compassion, kindness, care, any of those attributes. And hold that feeling, really feel that feeling. If you want to do the eye exercise, then just look up. As high as you can, try and make your eyes flutter like in REM sleep. Keep feeling your heart, hold it in your heart. And relax. Relax your eyes. Relax your body. Slowly open your eyes if you want. Thank you, everybody. I'm going to hand it over to Mandy now.
Thank you, Avril.
Oh, thanks. That was pretty fantastic.
Yeah. I forgot about the theta, with the ice thing.
Yeah.
And, yeah, I'll be using that a lot. So I wrote it down, so I won't forget. But it does help, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does.
I didn't know that I was doing it, and in my practice, I didn't know that I would get this strange, rushing wind, like right before I go through the open vision. And it was just a few weeks ago, I was in meditation and I looked up and I heard that sound, and I looked down and I looked up and I connected the two with like that intentional look up. I didn't know that it did a brain theta thing, but I do know that in my own practice, really pop through. That's like right before it kind of goes like a wind. It's all, and it's with that intentional look.
Yeah, the first time we did it in this, with Avril, this meeting, I didn't hear the wind, but the second time, after you mentioned it, it's more of I felt it more than anything. And from like a pressure or something, whatever's going on, then I heard it, but I felt it at the same time. So yeah, I'm glad you shared that too, Jeremiah. And what Layla shared was beautiful.
That was so wonderful, Avril.
It was so gentle and so real and so vivid that I was like, is this really happening? Oh my God, because I was like between choosing Jeremiah or Iman for a second. I was like, gosh, it's I can't do this. And then I said Jeremiah, and then Father just tapped on my shoulder and says, don't be shy. And I don't know why he said shy. I was like, okay. And then I just, I called Iman and I called baby Lane and my other son, and just, it felt like my heart just expanded. And it was like enough room for everyone. And
Yeah.
I was like, oh, there's enough to give. And it's not from me, it's from Father that we receive it, as he said, you receive it freely, so go give it freely.
Amen.
It's also a great exercise to do when you're stressed about circumstances. It really like takes you out of your circumstances and you realize how big you are in the scheme of things with Yahweh, with Father. So that's, if you're stressing the small stuff and worried about situations and this and that, this is a great exercise to do.
Yeah, I agree. That really is.
Yeah, that was really wonderful. I'm trying to come back from it. My socks off over here. Oh my goodness.
I listened to a lecture from a university today, and it was a gal, the university in Oakland. They had just received a whole huge pile of manuscripts from an old I think she was from Japan.
It's hard to hear you, Jeremiah. Can you get closer?
Yeah, this an old gal had passed from Japan in the Oakland area. Whole information of this gal's just studies all the way up until she passed away, and it was just the research of Qi and how the American Science and Medical Society and the Japanese Science and Medical Society met up, and how they talked that out, and how they all come up with different terms, and what they were, as they were trying to figure out what is Qi,
Yeah.
And what the Chinese taught is that there was a Qi that was in the breath, and it was what creates and brings life and substance and form to everything. And so the Jesuits, they translated it as heaven and Holy Spirit. And
Energio in the Greek, right?
Yeah. But I've never, when you were teaching to expand and then contract, expand and contract with the breath. So it was like a mental exercise inside me or a spirit exercise, but also with the breath. I've always practiced a presence thing where I do try to fill up my space. But it was like filling up a balloon, Avril. Like I hadn't ever, like I'd blow it up as big as I could. And then it was like, it held that space as I took my in-breath in and brought everything I could back in. The balloon gets bigger. And as that expanded and I could hold that space, it just got more and more charged. It was just very, I don't know, I had done that meditation before and it was really helpful.
Oh, good. I'm glad.
Okay, so I just want to say, Avril, I know we're dealing with the same spirit here because I was going to do the heart coherence before I started the cleansing of the energy center. So yeah, you knocked it off the thing.
Well, you can do it again if you
Oh
want.
yeah, please.
Fine.
You never
No,
can
no,
have
no.
too much. Never too much of that. For sure.
No, I just like the confirmation.
I do too.
That's great. Yeah.
That
You
was
guys are
really
a
fun.
team for sure.
Definitely. Because believe me, Viet, she zapped my socks off getting me ready for this. So I want y'all to close y'all's eyes and take a deep breath in. And as you inhale your day, your week, your job, your home, and exhale and blow it all out. And then again, I want you to inhale. Inhale the things you have to do tomorrow, the cleaning in your house, your chores, bills, and exhale. And I want you to become aware of the breath in your body as you're inhaling. And as Avril told you, inhale in and put your hand on your heart. I want the coherence of the breath to be in union with the heart. So take a deep breath in and blow out. In, 1, 2, 3, 4. Out, 1, 2, 3, 4. And I want you to think on what you're grateful for. What are you thankful for in life? What many blessings has God given you? Deep breath in, 1, 2, 3, 4, and out, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I ask you to place your attention into the energy center in the bottom by your anal area. It's the root area. And as you breathe in, 1, 2, 3, 4, out, 1, 2, 3, 4. I want you to bless this energy center. I want you to bless it with life, giving life. Bless it with giving life unto life. Breathe in, 1, 2, 3, 4, and out, 1, 2, 3, 4. I desire for you to tune into the frequency and the energy in that center as you continue to breathe. Pay attention to it. Become aware of it. Allow that energy to flow out into the areas around it and continue to breathe. 1, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4. Now desire as you connect to it to bless it for the greater good. 1, 2, 3, 4. The divine plan. Out, 2, 3, 4. And I want you to connect it now to elevated emotions, emotions of thankfulness, of gratefulness, emotions of love, and emotions of joy. And as you're breathing and you're connecting it to the elevated emotions, what are you grateful for? And as you think on the things that you're grateful for, bless your root energy center with the spirit of the fear of the Lord. And continue to breathe. And as you bless the root chakra in union with the spirit of the fear of the Lord, I want you to notice the change in frequency. Feel it. The energy. Feel it. Focus on it. Entangle with it. Continue to breathe. In, 2, 3, 4. And out. 2, 3, 4. And as you feel the energy, allow that energy and that frequency to overflow onto that space, that tissue, that area around it. Continue to breathe. And as you see and as you feel that, I want you to notice the red color to which is flowing in. Breathe. 2, 3, 4. Out. 2, 3, 4. And as the red entangles, I want you to notice how it encircles the energy port, your energy center, your root chakra. And as it encircles it, I want you to notice how the color is entangling with it. And as it entangles, I want you to notice how it immerses itself within. And as this does this, I want you to notice the change in the frequency, in the energy. I want you to become aware of that feeling in the space around. And as you do, I want you to notice the holy flame, the igniting of the holy flame of the spirit of the fear of the Lord, that red flame. And as you've made yourself aware of the root energy center, I want you to pay close attention and come up to the center behind the navel, right below the belly button. It is that center that you will notice is in your sacral area. And as you breathe, I want you to bless this center by giving life unto life. I want you to bless it to its greater good, the divine plan, the intent given for that center. And as you breathe in and blow out, I want you to connect it with the elevated emotions of thankfulness, of love, of joy. I want you to connect your sacral energy area with the coherence of what are you grateful for? What are the things in your life that allow you joy? Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, and out, 2, 3, 4. As you become aware, I want you to allow this space to flow into the space around the sacral area. Allow this energy and this frequency to touch, to harmonize. Now, as you do that, bless the sacral energy center with the spirit of knowledge. And as you bless the sacral energy center with the spirit of knowledge, become aware of the frequency and the energy in the union of the two. As you become aware, allow that frequency and that harmony to flow. As you feel the union between the spirit of knowledge and the sacral, I want you to bless it with the color orange. As you watch orange circle in, it encircles the sacral energy support center. It entangles with it. And as it's entangling, you see it immerse itself in your sacral energy support. And as it immerses itself, I want you to become aware of the holy burning orange flame from within, the uniting of the holy fire. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, and out, 2, 3, 4. Now I want you to focus your attention on the energy center in the area of your abdomen, behind your rib area. Open this area up. Allow yourself to become in tune and in union with the center. As you open this area up, allow the area around it to feel the energy, to become aware of the center. As you become aware of the center, I want you to bless it. Bless it by giving life unto life. Breathe in. Now blow out. As you bless your solar plexus, by giving life unto life, I want you to bless it unto its greater good. As you bless it unto its greater good and unto the divine plan given, I want you to tune into it, connect it, the solar plexus, to your elevated emotions, emotions of love, of joy, and of thankfulness. I want you to think on those things that bring you great joy. Think on the times that you have overflowed with the feeling of love. And as you allow the solar plexus to become coherent in union with the frequency of love and thankfulness and joy, bless it with peace. Bless the solar plexus with the spirit of power, or the spirit of might. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4. Allow the energy to embrace the union with the spirit of power or of might, with that of your solar plexus. Allow the frequency and the harmony of the union to be felt not only in the solar plexus, but to spill over into the areas around the solar plexus. As the union of the two, I ask you to bless it with the color yellow. Watch the color yellow come in as it encircles the solar plexus. It entangles. Watch it immerse itself within. And as you watch and you feel the union of the spirit of the mind with the solar plexus, watch the ignition, or the igniting of the bright flame, the holy fire, and the flame of yellow. And as you feel that, I want to draw your attention now into your fourth energy center, which is in your heart area. Allow your attention to be drawn and open up your heart area. I want you to bless your heart area by giving life unto life. I want you also to bless your heart center by giving love unto love. As you're blessing your heart center, Now connect your heart center to the elevated emotions of thankfulness. The elevated emotions of joy, love, and peace. What are you thankful for? Allow it to feel the frequency, harmony. Now allow that feeling to flow out onto the areas around, to touch, to harmonize. As you allow the sound and the beating of the harmony and union with love, bless your heart with the spirit of counsel. Allow the union of the heart and of the spirit of counsel to become one. Be aware of the frequency. Feel the energy. Allow yourself to experience the feeling of the union. As you experience this, I want you to allow this feeling to overflow into the areas around the heart. As you do, become aware as the green color floods in. It encircles the spirit of counsel in your heart energy center. It entangles with it. And as it entangles, it immerses itself within. As they become one, watch and feel the flame ignite and allow the frequency and the energy of the holy flame, the green flame, burn bright within. Allow that flame out to touch the spaces around. Breathe in and blow out. Now I want you to make yourself aware of your fifth energy center. It's in your throat. Allow the energy center to open. Feel the energy. Feel the frequency. Allow the areas around the throat and the energy center to become open and aware of the frequency and the energy from the throat. Bless the throat energy center by giving life unto life. Breathe in. Blow out. Bless the energy center of the throat to its greater good. The divine plan. Now, as you connect with the throat center and the energy center, I want you to connect it with the elevated emotions of love, joy, peace, thankfulness. Allow your throat center to rejoice in thankfulness, unhindered with what you are grateful for. As you allow the frequency and the harmony to overflow onto the space around. Bless your throat center with the spirit of understanding. experience the union. Feel it. Become aware. As you experience the union of the spirit of understanding and your throat energy source, allow the areas around the throat area to become aware, to be opened up and able to feel the energy, that frequency of union of the spirit of understanding and your throat energy source. Breathe in, blow out. As you feel that union, allow yourself to see and also feel as the color blue comes in. It encircles, it entangles itself as it immerses itself into the throat energy source with the entanglement of the spirit of understanding. As it does, I want you to feel it. I want you to watch the frequency and feel the change. See it, witness it for yourself. As you witness it and feel it, I want you to watch and feel the igniting of the holy flame of blue. Do you feel it? As you do, allow the heat to pour out into the spaces around. Breathe in, blow out. As you do, I want you to draw your attention to the sixth energy center. It's at the back of your skull, the base of your head. Allow the pineal gland energy center to be opened. Feel the energy. Feel the frequency. Allow the area around the pineal gland to feel, to embrace the energy. Bless the pineal gland by giving life unto life. Breathe in, blow out. Bless the pineal gland to its greater good. The divine design intended for you. Allow the energy and the frequency to touch every area around. Allow the frequency to move across the areas around it. Now, connect the pineal gland to elevated emotions. Emotions of love, of joy, of peace. Emotions of thankfulness. Allow the pineal gland to feel and resonate the thankfulness of joy and love. Bless the pineal gland with the spirit of wisdom. Feel the energy. Feel the frequency. Experience the union of the spirit of wisdom with the pineal gland. Allow the harmony, the sound, and the frequency, the energy to be poured out, to be felt, to be touched by the union around the area. Allow the harmony to flow. Allow the color purple to flood in. Watch as the color purple, that deep indigo, encircles the energy, the pineal gland, and the spirit of wisdom. Can you feel the entanglement? Watch it out as it immerses itself in union with the pineal gland and the spirit of wisdom. Breathe in, blow out. Allow the union and colors to overflow. Provide sustenance to all areas around this energy center. Watch as in the union ignites into the holy flame. Feel as the energy center is illuminated in the holy flame of that deep purple, that deep indigo. Can you see it? Can you feel it? Breathe in and blow out. In, out. Now draw your attention to the seventh energy center at the top of the head. As you become aware of this energy center in union, allow it to open up. Be aware of it. Feel it. Allow the areas around it to feel it too. To become aware of it. Now bless the crown energy center by giving life unto life. Bless the crown energy center unto its greatest good by divine intent and original design. Breathe in. Blow out. Now connect your crown energy center with the elevated emotions of thankfulness, of love, of joy, of peace. Allow the frequencies of thankfulness to pour in. Allow them to become coherent with the crown. As the crown energy center overflows onto the emitted areas around, as this happens, bless the crown energy center with the Spirit of the Lord. Feel the union. Feel the frequency. Feel the harmony overflowing as it fills the temple. As you embrace the union, watch, see, as the color white floods in. It encircles the energy spot of the crown and the Spirit of the Lord. As it entangles itself in blissful union and immerses itself within. Breathe in the oil of gladness. As the holy flame and the union of them ignite, feel the white holy flame that has been lit. Allow the fire to heat and to warm the temple. Allow it to be felt on the areas around and within. Breathe in, 2, and blow out. And as you do this, I want you to draw your awareness to the holy flame, to the menorah lit within inside of you. I want you to feel the goodness of the Lord. Breathe in and blow out. As I declare over you, Matthew 5:14-16. Your lives light up the world. For how can you hide a city that stands on a hilltop? And who would light a lamp and then hide it in an obscure place? Instead, it's placed where everyone in the house can benefit from its light. So don't hide your light. Let it shine brightly before others, so that your commendable works will shine as a light upon them, and then they will give their praise to your Father in heaven. As you breathe in and you come back, I want you to be aware of the feeling, the emotions, the frequency, the presence. I want you to make yourself aware of what it felt like for each one. And I read Proverbs 9, 10, and 11. The starting point for acquiring wisdom is to be consumed with awe as you worship Yahweh. To receive the revelation of the Holy One, you must come to one who has living understanding. Wisdom will extend your life, making every year more fruitful than the one before. I want you to place your hand on your heart and come back to the awareness there and the union within. For the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and knowledge of the Holy One is understanding. For by me your days will be multiplied and years of your life added to you. I want you to draw awareness and come back.
That put me in that theta state. Thank you, Mandy. That was great. Beautiful, really.
You're welcome.
Totally in a theta state, like just so zoned out.
Mhm.
And I'm very aware of the last three chakras from the throat, the pineal, and the crown. I'm very aware of the high vibration in those.
I have to say, I also felt a lot of heat from the root chakra to mostly to the heart chakra, you know, so from the heart energy center all the way down. I mean, I really felt that crazy heat.
Yeah, I'm the same, Jill. I feel I'm so hot, and then after that, I'm vibrating. My whole body is vibrating.
Yeah.
I don't have energy now.
Feels like I've got pins and needles. You know, when you've been sleeping on your arm and it goes dead, and then when the feeling comes back, it feels like that feeling up from about halfway, starts about mid-spine and just goes right out, shoots up the top of the head.
So good. Thank you very much, Avril and Mandy. I'm very much sure I'm gonna watch again the recording.
Yeah.
You're welcome. So Amber, it sounds like your staircase has been ignited.
Yeah.
Something's happening.
I've noticed that my throat, you'll hear it scratching, and it might, if you felt your throat chakra, you might over the next day have it raspy or a little bit. Just moisten it with water. It's okay.
Okay, interesting.
It's just the transitioning, whatever's going on in the spirit to it.
Yeah, you know, I would say from, you know, the throat area all the way up, you know, to the crown area. I feel it more in the back part of those energy centers versus, you know, what we call the throat. At least the way I look at it, usually is more towards the front of our body, but this, I feel it more activated
That's
in the back side of it, all the way up. So that's really, yeah, I feel like
I got a little thing for y'all. This is what y'all are now.
I love that.
That's exactly what y'all are right here.
Illuminated.
Yeah.
We are lit.
We are lit. That's it. Is there anything else anybody would like to share, Jeremiah or Robert or Peter?
Well, even when we were doing the breathing at first, I saw like a face of a scarecrow. It was like a living being looking ugly, you know, with the black hat and the fake skin. So it definitely, I didn't see it as anything from God. So more like God didn't give us a spirit of fear, but a power, love, and a sound mind. So we received that sound mind tonight in Jesus' name, and the power and love too.
Amen.
I just really enjoyed it because I mean, I can see this tree inside my body, and I can see as it goes down my spine. I can see as the branches come out. There are very specific places where these endocrines gather up, and they're ganglia and nerves, and usually at the end of them is actually an endocrine gland that creates a specific type of chemistry in your body. And like as we're going through them, I could feel all the way up because I can visualize these things and like what it's doing in your body. When I got to the throat, it's more, it is like you were saying, Jill, it's like it's the thyroid is the intelligence behind being able to have this miracle of speech that we do. Like, if you had to think about how to hold your tongue for every syllable, and the miraculous thing that happened, the thing that happened is the 12 main ganglia split off like that.
Wow.
It's the 12 disciples. They all come together, and I just think of blessing that place with this, the unity, the miracle of unity, and the all are one is all, and how Father moves an entire nation like a hand. Yeah, I don't know. That was really good. I appreciated that, Mandy.
Wow. So glad you shared that.
Yeah.
These trees can be super fruitful if we know how to tend to the fruit. All spiritual gifts flow out of those unbelievable spiritual gifts.
Wow.
Perception and gifts of expression, so we can perform every good work.
I love that. How about you, Robert? Are you in a relaxed state right now too?
I am. Just totally relaxed. I became aware of the energy points more. Like, I think I was aware of certain ones that I've dealt with, and there were other ones I knew they were there, but they weren't very pronounced. I didn't really feel or notice the energy that came from them. And just in all that, there was like, could really feel like from the root. All of a sudden, I just felt the energy that was coming from the root, and then from the sacral area, I really felt the energy coming from that area. And then when I got to the crown, it was like I didn't really know what that was supposed to be like, and I just felt that flame, that and that warmth that Mandy was talking about, and definitely felt like my whole body was just buzzing or vibrating, and definitely in that, you guys called it a beta state. I was definitely there. So
Beta.
just
Theta.
yeah.
Beta or theta?
Oh,
TH. Is it TH? It's TH, right? Theta?
it's theta. Okay.
Yeah.
I guess I didn't hear it right, but yeah, that.
Wow. Molly, do you have anything you'd like to share? Or I'm sure you're very relaxed, being it's past midnight. You might be sleeping. Yeah. Yeah, she probably fell into a deep sleep.
You got the osmosis feeling. That's the easiest one to get.
Jeremiah, I think didn't you post something on the tree and the 12 disciples and all of that?
Yeah, there's just a lot of numbers that are seen in every faith and every religion. I mean, it's actually beyond that. It's seen in nature.
Right.
Yeah, these numbers and the way that the body actually did split off, and why we have 2 arms and 4 legs, and why each of these energies collect, and how that corresponds with the planet, how that corresponds with the metals in the earth. Christianity and other places actually would call this paganism or witchcraft. They're finding that there's this marriage that has been, at war for an age, and it's coming together where science and metaphysics can actually come together. And
Right.
we're finding
In
that
holiness, you know, yeah.
the old texts and Vedic texts where, you know, in the Christian dark age, we'd be like, no, they're animals. They can't be talking multiple gods. But these Vedic texts were explicit divine revelation of the body, of the human psyche, of the spirit. They were more like comic books that were designed to help kids understand them. Then you know, in a lot of ways, we receive words and biblical stories a little fuller, you know, not intellectually or linearly Greekly, but wholer, and embed ourselves into the smells, sounds, and languages. We can get a better idea of what's trying to be expressed. Yeah, I don't know. I said really much.
It's okay. That was good. Thank you. Okay. Is there anything else, guys, before we conclude this evening?
I don't have anything else.
Really good. Go
That
ahead.
was really nice. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah,
Yes, thank you.
thank you so much. And we bless you, Yahweh. We bless each other, Father. We just thank you so much for this time together. And we just look forward to deeper and deeper understanding of these, of our energy centers that you have given to us and the gateways that are within us, that you built in us, Father. And we bless them and we bless you and one another. Amen.
Amen.
Man.
Amen. Love you guys. Thanks so much.
Love y'all.